All right, and we're live. I pressed the
Oh,
live button at the same time as I brought you in, so we're already live. So
so
hey,
one
everybody.
thing,
Yep.
one thing. If people want to leave a comment, and Jason actually did it right, you need to allow StreamYards to get your details in order for us to see who you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's new to everyone, I guess. But
Hmm.
let's say welcome to Fire in the Hole. This strange format that I'm taking some getting used to. Rabbit is here. That's kind of cool. He's that one guy fan. So there we go. He said, "Woo!" Like just like Uncle Mikey does. All right. So hide that again. That's kind of neat, though. I like having a little bit of control. It's not too crazy. So tonight we're going to try our second sauce for the night is Vatsanas. Now. I don't know very much about this sauce, so I'm hoping you're going to fill us in on this one, all the gory details.
So the great thing about this is I actually found this. Let me just put my knife down and look less intimidating. This is actually a hot sauce that was made by a guy that we met in Texas at the I forgot it again.
Zest Fest.
Zest Fest. There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you, hun. Thank you, hun. It is a new take on a traditional fish sauce with some heat to it, and it is absolutely amazing. They won second place with the golden chilies at Zest Fest, the FieryFool challenge for a new product. So it is a really, really good product. I have had the pleasure to try it before. I know that you've tried some as well. It
Oh
is
yeah.
just an amazing, amazing hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to fish sauce, and it's one of I think it's one of my guilty pleasures that I really really like it. And the nastier and stinkier and more horrible it is, the better I like it. So I've had all kinds of Vietnamese fish sauces and Cambodian fish sauce and many different varieties of the similar stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, and I was pretty surprised to find out that Worcestershire is the very same thing. It's made from sardines, right? That's the primary
Oh
ingredient.
yeah.
And, yeah, and I never would have guessed that, but go figure. I love that stuff too, right? So, but okay. So you gave me the bottle of Vatsanas, and it was already open, right? I believe but
Yes, it was. Basically, what
either
happened
way,
is
I've been into it already. It's not
they,
going to be
they
a
gave
surprise.
they gave me a bottle just because I was walking around with my hot sauce horses from hotsaucehorses.com. Check them out. And they said your holster is empty because I actually gave away my hot sauces. So they gave me an additional bottle, and that's the one that you got. So I did open it up at that point because we have been using it. It is just a beautiful sauce.
Yep. We got at the Chinese grocery along, I guess before we weren't allowed to shop there anymore. I got these steam buns that I thought were going to be like a barbecue pork bun, like a steamed bun, but they weren't. They were like a soup dumpling. They were kind of like a more like a dim sum, like a hagao or shumai, something like a dumpling.
Hmm.
And but nobody else liked them in the house, and I liked them just fine. So 2 minutes in the microwave, I got six of these golden nuggets that are just really flavorful, and I would just dump the vatsanas on them. I would have them swimming in that vatsanas, and it was so good. I've so this the flavor of this isn't going to be a surprise to me, but it'll be interesting on the spoon because I don't think I've tasted it
Hmm.
just all by itself before. So
Okay, well, I'll start taking off my plastic.
mm-hmm.
There
Everyone
we go.
gets a very liquidy sauce, like a
So
fish sauce, very typical
this
fish
is the
sauce.
only thing that I have to say about that. This is not necessary.
Oh yeah, yeah, the flow restrictor. I left mine in because I don't really mind for something like this that's so liquidy, but I'll tear mine out
Oh,
too.
ah. It's been a while for me. I mean, it was January that we actually were there. It
Woo!
is so nice, so fishy, which doesn't sound good, but it is really,
No,
really good.
it's pungent. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a funny story. One of my best friends in grade school, Chan Lee, his family they were Chinese, but they grew up in Vietnam, and or he grew up in Vietnam. A part of their life was spent in Vietnam. He said walking to school, he had to walk past the fish sauce factory, and he said it was the nastiest thing. He said you'd literally have to cross the street so you might not puke when you were walking by. He said he had to go by it twice a day, right? And he said after that he didn't really think that he liked fish sauce very much, but then later he discovered that your palate is different than your olfactory senses, whatever your sense of smell.
Well, that's the fun thing. I mean, I used to work for Heineken, and it's the same thing. You either like hops in the way that it smells, or you do not. I mean, there's no in between. And I was lucky enough that I actually liked it. A lot of people that worked at Heineken did not like the scent that they were surrounded by the whole day. I mean, it's a very interesting thing to be with.
I can take a hint of it, but I can't take a lot of it. I'm not a hop head by any stretch, and it's always offensive to me if it's like Bone Shaker or something that's so hopped that it just blows the top of your head right off. All right, back to the task at hand.
There we go, my friend.
It smells so evil. You know it's going to be good. A nice thin pour.
Very thin.
Yeah. Oh, much bigger on the spoon. Wow. It's a lot bigger.
It's good, though.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. I got some on the table.
That's
and
going to leave
the heat is not something to actually discount. I mean, it's got a good amount of heat to it. Great flavor, a good amount of heat. It's actually, again, my voice is going. That is always a good sign. I mean, it's a great hot sauce, and this on shrimp is absolutely amazing. And like you said, dumplings as well.
Or spring rolls, shrimp rolls, anything like that, any kind of an Asian roll. This is be phenomenal. I remember we used to get at the Vietnamese restaurant. We get the Vietnamese spring rolls, and they would come with a little bowl of fish sauce that had shredded carrot floating, and you try to get as much carrot as you could with every bite of the. But that fish sauce was legendary, right? This stuff is easily as good. That's probably the best fish sauce in a bottle that I've ever had.
It's the nice heat that goes along with it. It's not overwhelming. It's. I sound like a broken record. It's well balanced.
Oh,
I mean, it's so good.
Yeah, I find that the flavor is so fish forward, but then it's subtle too. On the in the afterthought, it's you can get all these subtleties. There's all these different flavors that are all dancing there, but not like the first when you put it in your mouth, it punches you right in the face. It's just fish sauce. But then after you get, like you say, and now I'm getting the little heat coming back up my throat. It's entirely an afterthought. The heat was not even there on the first couple of seconds of the taste.
No, you've got a little bit of a grace period for sure. I mean, it's a great hot sauce. I mean, this on shrimp, and even Angela likes it, so that means a lot. I mean, she doesn't eat hot sauce, so that's a big thing. It's just a well balanced sauce. I'm not sure what else I can say about it.
Yeah, I'm imagining it on fresh rolls. So you put the vermicelli, the like the cellulite noodles or whatever, the vermicelli with some shrimp or something, rolled up with some carrot and some cucumber and things like that. And, hey, Max, I'm live on YouTube right now with Heiko. You want to say hi to everyone?
How you doing, Max?
Hi, Heiko.
Oh, it's kind of weird. The camera doesn't know how to deal with you. I gotta get. You go that side. I'll go this side.
Stand up.
Stop moving, Max.
Yeah, there. Come in on the other side. There we go. It takes a second because everything's backwards in my viewer here. But this is kind of neat. We're on StreamYard, right, Max?
Oh, that's what you're using?
Yeah, we're using StreamYard, and it's kind of neat because you can do a couple of different things with it. But I think we're done now. So I'll say cheers to my brother Heiko.
Yeah.
Fine, my brother.
Have a sip, and we'll say thanks everyone for watching, and fire in the hole.
We'll see you soon.
I'm invisible.
Oh, that's good. Hand broadcast.